All right, Trail Life family. This is Tyson Brown with Trail Life Odessa, Troop FL2678. And today we're going to be looking at how to replace the continuous loop on your gathered end hammock with something that'll work a lot better. So we call this the ultimate hanger. This is the end right here that gets lark's headed around through your gathered end. This part here is the pack hanger. You can hang your clothes or your pack from the end of your hammock. In the middle is your water break, and then towards the end is the different ways that you can secure your hammock to a tree strap or to a UCR adjustable suspension. So first what you're going to do is you have to be able to pull this loop, the smaller loop, all the way through your gathered end without your pack hanger loop getting lost. So the best way to do that is go ahead and put one of these little fast shackles on there that you're going to use to kind of hang your pack conveniently from this loop. So we'll go ahead and just lark's head this fast shackle onto the loop where it will live forever. That will give us some extra length so that when we pull this through the gathered end, these things won't go through. Next, we're going to look at this hammock, which is a Dream Darien. This hammock has the ridge line attached like so. We're just going to pull the ridge line off of the continuous loop, and we're just going to leave that to the side. Then we're going to get the we're going to get our ultimate hanger loop lark's headed onto the end of the continuous loop here. So the way to do that is to push the easiest way is to push the continuous loop through, and then put the continuous loop over the rest of it and pull it tight, and then it's lark's headed. Now we just need to pull. So we loosen up the continuous loop, and we'll go ahead and pull this on out. And we need to pull this whole assembly right here through the gathered end. So we're just gonna pull it and kind of work it through, work it around. So you see right there, if we hadn't put this onto the pack hanger loop, it can kind of get lost in there. We don't want it ultimately to pull through. We're going to pull it back out. Just working the end of the ultimate hanger loop through. There's the end right there. Now we need to remove the continuous loop. There's the continuous loop. It's continuous. Then we need to lark's head this onto the gathered end. So to do that, we have to bring all of this whole assembly through. So we're going to do it kind of a piece at a time. We can pop this through, and then the other piece is the pack hanger loop, which this is the end of it. And those are the two pieces you have to bring through. Everything else is sort of attached. Now, I already have the water brake shoelace on there. You can wait until after you've installed your ultimate hanger loop, but it's fine if you already put it on too. So we're just pulling everything through. Now, one thing, some people might want to put this on first. You can also put it on second, just like it was before. It doesn't really matter. this being the ridge, the structural ridge line of the hammock. The structural ridge line helps keep the sag in your hammock consistent, even if you have to hang your straps a little too low and tight. So we can continue to tighten this down, but we'll also go ahead and put this, I think we'll put both of them through. So we'll take the loop on our structural ridge line and we'll put both things through it as well. Pull everything through the structural ridge line. And then to seat the structural ridge line, you have to pull it tight from the inside of the hammock. So I'm just gonna pull the structural ridge line down to seat it. Once you lay in it, it'll kind of all get seated tightly together. But there you go. Now you've upgraded the attachment from your hammock to the UCR, whatever suspension you're using. If you have a daisy chain webbing, you can pop this through one of the loops and then run this through its own loop. That's one way to hang it on daisy chain or any kind of like an eye hook, for example. And then we of course have the lark's head by folding the loop down, pulling it through, and you can lark's head it onto a stopper knot, or you can do a Beckett hitch if you want, but it's really not necessary. So that's it. I like to have, I have an orange one for the head, and I just, red head is it's kind of a traditional to have red at the head, but orange, I like orange and blue because the gators are awesome. So got my orange hammock, so orange is close to red, so orange at the head, and then my feet are a little colder, so there we go. Walk worthy.